let me proceed to the third slide. Okay, let me go to the first element, which is the project title. Okay, now when you choose your project title, okay, the title should be concise. Concise in Malay dia kata padat. Padat, ringkas dan padat. That is concise. Okay, now several phrases could be omitted from the project title. Okay, for example, there is investigation of a development of, okay, for the context of the FYP BSE, okay, please do not add this, okay, investigation of a development of as the title. For example, a development of mobile COVID-19 contact tracing application. A development of COVID-19 contact tracing application. Okay, there is a development of. Okay, please do not include this a development of. Why? Because we assume, okay, within context of BSE, you are developing something. Okay. Okay, what about an investigation of? Investigation of, okay, let's say I give you one example. An investigation of why Malaysians are not fully using the My Sejahtera mobile apps for contact tracing. Let's say that's the title. There is an investigation of why Malaysians do not use the My Sejahtera mobile application for contact tracing. Okay, now why we do not accept that? Because in BSE final year project, we expect you to develop something, not just to investigate something. Okay, although investigate is a research, is a valid research question, but for the requirements of the BSE FYP, okay, you need to develop something. So that's why we do not accept that. But in some research, that may be a valid title. Okay, so this is what we mean by the title should be concise. Okay, concise meaning in Malay, ringkas tetapi padat. Okay, okay, any question on this? Concise. Okay.
No, doctor.
Okay, let me go. The second point is that, okay, just now I say that the title should be concise, ringkas padat, but the title should also be descriptive. Descriptive means that the title itself must give a good general idea of what the project is all about. Okay, what the project is all about. For example, let me give you several titles that I consider is a good example. Meaning that, yes, you can understand something from this. Okay, now these are some of the titles that I pick up from previous FYP project. Okay, here we have one example number 1, attendance system using face recognition for UniKL MIIT. Okay, attendance system using face recognition for UniKL MIIT. Okay, I consider this as a good example. Why? First, I know the system. This is the outcome of the research or the project is to develop a system. Okay, what kind of system? Attendance system. Okay, now this is this is attendance, is about attendance. Now here, the title is being detailed a little more. Okay, meaning that now, because we say that when we want to have a research, you must do something that we consider interesting. Okay, here the interesting part is that the project wants to use a technology which is the face recognition technology, which is for me is interesting. Why? Because currently most of the attendance system is based on we just we type in, or we check box and so on, but not using face recognition. Now this is something interesting. So there is included the main technology here, and there is for UniKL MIT, meaning that for UniKL MIT, because you know that this attendance system based on the environment of UniKL MIT. So this title I consider a good example, the good title. Okay, just the title doesn't mean that the system is good. Okay, I have no idea whether the system is good or not, but the title is good. The title is good. Okay, any question on this? Okay, clear, yeah? Descriptive, okay? Okay, example, another example. Okay, now this is another example, a good title. Okay, here you will notice there is EduShare. Okay, now this particular student decided that this student wants to give a name to the product. So if you want to give a name to the product, so you put in, okay, the first here, for example, EduShare : so meaning that we know that the name of the product is EduShare. Okay, so this is the name of the product. Okay, and you see the first one, there's no name of the product. Doesn't mean that when you have you need not necessarily put a name to a product. Okay, should be okay. But here there is a name here, EduShare : a hybrid application for the open access and management of online academic content. So here, what these students trying to create, has created actually, is a hybrid application, meaning that the application is actually a combination of, there is the mobile and also the web. Okay, it's a hybrid. Okay, why did these students highlighted the word hybrid? Because actually he put a lot of emphasis, because he created this application using Ionic and web. So meaning that you have a mobile version, we have a web version. So there's a lot of emphasis on there. So that's why he wanted to highlight that this is a hybrid application. So this is a hybrid. And here we have is about the open access and management of online academic content. Okay, at least although we are not sure what are the detail within this, but at least we know what it's all about. This is number 2. Okay, now number 3, example, car speed notification system based on distance from traffic light with voice integration. Okay, so this is also sometimes lights very long, but this is, we consider this as descriptive. Okay, because we are sure this is a notification system, something related to how when you drive a car, okay, it will give like notification for based on the speed when you are some distance from the traffic light. And there is also integration with some voice integration. So basically, these are another good example of the project title. Okay, number 4, we have CARE, C-A-R-E. So this is the name of the product. Okay, a name of the product. So CARE, a mobile application for in-home services for elderly caregiver. Okay, meaning that this is a mobile app, and I think it relates to how this is like elderly caregiver. This is like uh, people who are giving service to the elderly at home. So meaning that, you know, sometimes you have a very you have grandmother, grandfather, nobody has is going to take care of them. So sometimes you hire someone, okay, who are going to take care of them in terms of their health, their daily routine and so on. So actually this particular student trying to create this app that is suitable to support this kind of services. Okay, so this is very interesting. You know why interesting? Because it's not something that it's not common. It's not common. Okay, lastly, okay, why is it that I highlight in red? Okay, because I'm going to use this title for some of the case studies, some examples, okay, in this particular slide based on this one. Okay, so this title we have Belajar Lab. Okay, Belajar Lab is actually the name of the application, a virtual lab learning application for simulating chemistry experiments in the SPM syllabus. Okay, and you can see that the application, the name of the title itself is very descriptive. So meaning that at least when you read the title, it gives some idea on what the research is all about and why is it unique and special in the case of the FYP. And this particular title, I'm going to use this as a case study in the slides, in the coming slides. Okay, any question on the project title? So this is what I say, concise and descriptive. So okay, any questions on this? Good examples? Okay, semua clear ya?
Betul.
Okay, now next slide. Okay, now these are some project titles that I consider poor examples. Okay, poor examples based on my view. Okay, because sometimes whether it's good or poor, it is subjective. Okay, subjective. The supervisor may not agree, but this is my view. Okay, why is it poor? Okay, let me show you. E-Silat, number 1. E-Silat. Okay, do you know what this app is all about? I have no idea. Is this an app about how to learn silat? Or is it a game, E-Silat? Or is it a system to manage a club related to silat? Okay, silat, for those who are not aware, is a traditional Malay martial art form. Okay, silat, and there is an E here. So I guess something electronical in nature, but I have no idea what this project is all about. E-Silat. So this is why I say it is poor, because it is not descriptive. Okay. Number 2, Golf Pro. Similar, I have no idea what this app is all about. Golf Pro. Okay. Harish GPS. So I have no idea what is Harish, what is GPS. Oh, I know GPS, what GPS is, but what does it do? Okay, no idea what this is all about. Okay, this one, early heart defect detection. So meaning that this is actually it's not a proper name, because is it a system? Is it an app? No mentioning here. And yeah, you can actually detect your heart defect, okay, manually. So is this an electronic system, or what is it? Okay, or is it just a web page highlighting information? So we have no idea what this is. So this is also a poor example. Okay, Pharma Finder. Okay, I can guess that this is to find a pharmacy. To find pharmacy. But then, what is it? Is it an app? Okay, what's so special about this? Because if you want, you can use like, there are many applications like Waze. Okay, even you can find information. Okay, you can Google. So why do you need a Pharma Finder? So what does Pharma Finder do? What's so special? What's so unique about Pharma Finder? So this is, the title is poor. I'm not saying that the project is poor, but the choice of words to be used in the title is poor. Recycle bottle machine. So again, I'm questioning, is this BSE? Recycle bottle machine, yeah? A machine to recycle bottle. So basically, is this a BSE project? And what does it do? Okay, I have question mark on this. Okay, now, laundry system. Okay, for me, this is a poor title. Why? Okay, I know that, of course, it's a system, information system, is related to a laundry. Perhaps it's a laundry business. But again, now the problem is that with this title, it's too general. Because it can be anything. Is it a laundry system so that the user can like, for example, the application by Petronas, Settle, SETEL. This is like a mobile app for you to pay for the petrol, okay, without going, just using the mobile apps. So is it that kind of system, so that you can go to the some laundry, so you can actually, rather than put money in the some, you can use an app for you to pay for the laundry system? Or is it related to, you have a laundry business, you have an information system to manage the accounting, okay, and so on, related to the laundry business? So what is it actually? So for me, like, if you have, although you have laundry system, we can understand it's about laundry, but it lacks detail, description of what does this system do, and how is it unique and special. Remember that when you choose a final year project, a research, it must be interesting. And academic research must be something that is interesting. What makes it interesting? Because it's not common, or perhaps it uses a certain technology that is not common to us. Okay, so these are examples of a poor project title. Okay, so doesn't mean that the project is poor, just the title is poor. Okay, any question on this?
Sir,
Yes.
let's say if you do a project for a client or a company,
Okay.
should we include their name in the title?
Okay, so basically, okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's say that you are, okay, you are creating a particular information system, a system for company ABC. Okay, company ABC. Okay, for me, it is not important for you to add the name of the company in the title. Okay, because doesn't make it special. Okay, just to have a company doesn't make it special unless the company is special. For example, let's say that you are going to create, let's say, let me give you one example, which is something that is fabricated, it's not true. Okay, let's say I'm going to create let's say contact contact tracing application. Okay, contact tracing application for university students in Malaysia. Okay, that is not the name of company. let's say, uh, that Microsoft hire me to create a contact tracing application for Microsoft. So you see that Microsoft itself is a big name. Okay, so basically sometimes people want to add the big name to the title because it sounds bigger. So that can be considered if that is the case. Okay, so if you just take any company who are for example, I give you another company, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. Okay, let's say you have application for blah 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 blah. Okay, for Kentucky Fried Chicken. So meaning that so now KFC is a big name relatively to Malaysians. So you can consider including the name of the company, okay, in your title. So but if your company is just a company that is small or something that is for example, let's say my wife have a business, the business name is Jahit Dari Hati. Okay, mobile application for blah blah blah, blah doing something for Jahit Dari Hati company. Then people ask, what is Jahit Dari Hati? What is this? So basically, it's better not to include the name in the title. So is that satisfactory to you in terms of the answer?
Okay, yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, any question on this title?